Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Leftovers podcast. And tonight we have two guests. I'm hosting, and then we have me, myself, and I. But my co-host Matt abandoned me. He did, but for a good reason. So tonight's episode will be short and sweet and to the point. We're going to do some updates. I'm just going to talk a little bit, and give everybody updates what's coming up and what's going on, and then that'll be it. It's just a short little, update for everybody. So, Matt and Tier, the reason Matt's not here is him and Tier are going to Packers Unplugged. They're arriving there tomorrow. So, of course, tonight they're prepping for their trip. So that's why they can't be on. We specifically didn't schedule anybody today for that reason, because we didn't know if it was going to be too much going on. So I just want to go over last week. We had Scott on from Orcus Dorcas. Great guest. If you get a chance, listen to that podcast. I thought very refreshing views. Very positive person. I like talking to Scott. Check them out. Check out their website. I think I still have their banners here, and if I do, I'll put them up there. All right, there we go. This is for Orcus Dorcas. They have Titterpig, creators Spotify.com, Titterpigs, which is good. Hail Orcus Dorcas on X and YouTube, Orcus Dorcas. So I put it out there for you, Scott. A couple other things. Like, follow, and subscribe. If you like us, you like my podcast for Leftovers, me and Matt up here interviewing people and occasional guests that join us from our group, like Malcolm and Tier and Chris on occasion, old Lego head. You can find us at the www.aarpg.com cast. And remember, I'm going to do this. We have a merch page. If you want some cool merch from us, we do have some pretty interesting artwork from our Dragon Bane. Check it out. All right. Now, that being said, all right, let me say this. Hello, everyone. I do all the typing, by the way. I'll stop briefly to do that. So a couple things coming up. December 12th, we have Fraggin' Unicorns will be on to talk about Subversion. And the 17th, our AARPG, 17th of December, which is I believe a Tuesday. It is. It's our normal night. We're going to go live. So you're going to see us live. We might use StreamYard, so you might get a notification for it. We're going to play Oh Holy Night. We're playing Hole. Hole is a interesting game written by some guys in a diner, for lack of better words, from Jersey-esque, I guess. I don't know. But when you get a chance, come watch that with us. I'd appreciate it. I think you'd enjoy it. Our ad-lib stuff's much more uncontained, especially when we're drinking. So please join us. So I wanted to touch on a couple things tonight about gaming. So my reflections on since we started this. I want to thank everybody who's listened, viewed. I appreciate it. But everybody I've talked to, and I've talked to different age groups, playing different games, from dark games, which are just nihilistic, to Pink Fohawk, for example, crazy Shadow Run 2nd edition games, to creators who are creating their own game. What I've learned is we love our art, right? We love doing it. And I want to thank everybody for sharing their insights with us. So the point I'm going to make is, real quick, is take time and enjoy the game. Just focus on it. Get into it. It's an escape from reality. And I think we all need that right now. There's just so much negative stuff flying around. It's really nuts. It takes away from the focus on the good things. Your family, your friends, doing things like this. It's to me, it's a relief. It's always been a relief. It's always been fun. And it's always great and interesting to see how we can take a world and twist it on its ear, right? In the future, we're probably going to, comment on this video. We get a lot of people who watch later, and I appreciate that. Those of you who don't catch us live and watch later, quite a few of you. I wish I could chat to you you guys and girls on here. I guess, but I appreciate you watching. Some of the things we're going to do in the future in the coming year. We're going to try and interview some outside just TTRPG, because there's like a link, and Matt discussed this a lot, link between sometimes like online games, like, you know, all like World of Warcraft, for example, creating a character and fighting and joining factions, and that's an old one. But you got the most recent. Jeez, I can't believe I can't remember this game. The D&D game. Oh my God, with the mind flayers. I don't know. I must be getting old. But anyway, we're gonna have some people play games on. And we're gonna talk about that. Matt and Tier at PAX Unplugged. Oh, by the way, if you see Matt and Tier, they'll be wearing AARPG stuff. They'll be doing interviews. I don't know if they'll be doing them in alleys. That's Nathan's bit, but they'll be doing interviews. But they might come to an alley near you and do an interview. If you catch them, say hi. Ask. You know what? If you hear me and you run into them, make them interview you. Say you have to interview me. Just make them do it. I would have loved to have joined them, hone my interviewing skills, but I can't. So that's pretty much it. I don't really have much else to say. But I just wanted to touch base with everybody, wish everybody happy holidays. You know, Merry Christmas, holiday, Festivus, whatever you sell. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Be happy and thankful this year about the good things that happen in your life. Focus on them. We look forward to seeing you guys next week when we do our next interview. And I think that's all I got. I'm going to round this out at 10 minutes. I'm going to talk for 2 more minutes. What I really like, nobody's ever asked, what I really like about gaming is getting to play people from different perspectives. I think we all try and play ourselves to some extent. A piece of ourselves we don't get to show or wish we could be. My friends always told me I play me. So what that means is, so my background, some of you have heard, if you listen to my interview, I was in the Marines. I was a police officer for like 30 years in Baltimore, and I was very, involved in policing. Took very risky jobs, and I've always I was in a lot of leadership roles. And if you noticed in the initial couple games we played, I assumed leadership roles. I had to step out of that and play characters who were just not leaders. And how I would react. I had to stop trying to metagame on how things would happen. And there were times that drove me crazy, that I couldn't do something because I knew better. Like Sean Mahoney knew better. The character I'm playing doesn't. So I can't, I think that's fun, right? I think that's part of the challenge. You get to challenge yourself. If you play games, step out. If you like playing paladins, play a wizard. All right? Play a thief. It's sort of fun playing a guy who's a little dishonest. And I mean, some of the most enjoyment I have in gaming is from a couple of friends of mine who just always play these little secretive characters. Tier does that. Tier plays these guys that have some little secret, and I'm just like, I got to play like I don't know what it is, but it's sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's not, right? Sometimes it's sort of dark, but that makes the game interesting. Try and get out of your comfort zone. Play different games. I want to play the Nuwadan Chronicles really bad now because we did that role. But there's other games I want to play too. I want to tell you guys right now something else. Not trying to be grim. The clock is ticking, but it's a reality. From the point we are born, we have a certain amount of days on this. My friend Nathan actually said this. He said this, and some truth to it. I'm not going to be able to play all the games I have or games I want to play, which is pretty grim because he's in his 50s, guys. He could live another 40 years, but with everything coming out and going on, but it's a reality. We're all getting older. Some of you watching this might be in your 20s, and I used to sit and play video games for like 10 hours. I'd get off work and play till late at night. I can't play more than 30 minutes because I always want to be doing something else. I want to be trying something else. Try and take that. Try and enjoy that. And just, do different things. So with that being said, that's pretty much all I have. Like I said, I'll remind everybody, next week we got Fragging Unicorns. We're going to talk about Subversion. 17th, it's a Tuesday. The ARPG will be doing Oh Holy Night. I don't know who we have scheduled after that for leftovers or what we're doing. We didn't get that far. Getting into the holidays started sort of hard to get people scheduled. And if you're a PAX Unplugged, Matt and Tier will be there. Remember, run up to them, make them interview you. Just make them interview you. specifically Matt. You know, Tier has enough to do, and he's actually trying to run the camera, so don't make it hard for him. Let's see, is there anything else I could think of? There's not a lot going on, right? Really, it's not. Nothing in gaming, no great movies coming out. Not really. Yeah, I've got nothing for you. I'm sorry. Wish I did. But it's been busy with the holidays. But anyway, I wish you all the best, and I'll see you next week. Bless you all, and good night.